no, this is not clickbait. Dear Diamonds and fellow Diamonds in the rough, this reads cannot wait for Wuthering Waves release. Everybody's refreshing the sites to see if we're going to reach 30 million pre-registration. I'm going to go ahead and say it. We will. By the time the game releases, we will, which means we are starting pretty strong with 23 standard banner pulls. You're going to get in mail for free. Now, besides that, what else are we getting? How do we fully prepare? Well, let's run over every free stuff and what kind of advice I would give you to better prepare for your account. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Yang Yang and Chisha are going to be your first two free 4-stars. Both of them are going to be DPSs. Similarly to how Honkai Star Rail gives you Danheng in March 7th, Genshin gives you Amber and Kaya, etc. These two units that typically don't age too well. Yang Yang is an arrow sword user, arrow, anemo, or wind. Chicha is a gun wielding. I'm very excited for gun wielders. Fusion, which is a pyro or fire units. They're okay. They're going to help you navigate the game easily at first, but we all know these units fall off very, very fast. However, fret not, my dear rovers. We are going to be met later by Sanhua. Sanhua is a glacial sword unit who you get for free again, just by logging in 4 days in a row. You get also pulls in that login event, but Sanhua is apparently going to be a very, very powerful DPS. So if you're going to invest in a character, I would personally recommend Sanhua. Sanhua is, according to a lot of players who played the beta, is seemingly to be a very, very powerful unit. Typically, the first units don't age well, but Sanhua, a 4-star good DPS, is more likely to be the case. So Sanhua just might be worth our investment. Plus, she's cool and she's hot. Next, you got Baiji. Baiji is going to be your standard 4-star healer, similar to how Honkai has Natasha, Genshin has Barbara, etc. She is okay. Apparently, a lot of people are recommending the 5-star unit in the standard banner. I personally think it's a trap, but that's a topic for another time. Baiji seems to be just fine. As you learn the game, as you progress through the game, as you start to better familiarize yourself with the mechanics of the game, Baiji is going to be there for you. She's going to help you tremendously in navigating the world of Wuthering Waves. She's going to be completely free. Plus, I do believe she has one of the coolest designs in Wuthering Waves roster. I'm surprised this bitch is a 4-star. I'm not gonna lie. She's probably not gonna age too well, but then again, all healers at the start of the game typically never age well. Plus, the game has a lot of dodging mechanics, pairing mechanics that encourage us, the players, to use. So we'll see how healers age in Wuthering Waves. I'm very excited for the future of Wuthering Waves, but then again, like I said, a topic for another time. Next, you got Yuanwu. Yuanwu is going to be a lightning DPS. He's going to be the Chunlin for Spiral Abyss and Lynx for Pure Fiction. He's an endgame content free 4-star lightning DPS you're going to be getting, and you start doing the endgame content of Wuthering Waves, which might take some time. Apparently, he's okay. We still don't know how he's going to age. I do like the beard. I mean, he has a beard, which is surprising in an anime character. Will he be like Chunlin, a meta-defining 4-star? We don't know. A lot of people gave a lot of shit to Chunlin when she was first in the game, but look at how Chunlin aged. This might be a history repeating itself. We'll see. We'll let the future tell. But for now, all we can do is speculate and just letting you guys know what you guys will get. Next, you get the quote-unquote free 5-star. Now, this 5-star is not as free as you would love it to be. This 5-star is still going to be requiring the standard banner pulls you get from in-game to actually get it. So technically, it's not really free. I mean, you still get it by just playing the game, but it's not like Doctor Ratio where you just get it via mail. No, it's still resources. You still got to grind for it. So it's not as free, hence the quote-unquote free. There's a lot of talk about who to pick. I will make a video on who is the best character to pick from these, but you're already 20 pulls in to get this free 5-star for free because of the pre-registration. So you get to pick a free standard banner character if you're choosing. I would highly, highly recommend pick your favorite. Standard banner characters in general, whether healers, whether DPS, etc. They typically never age well, but if you are curious on who might be the best strategic pick for the early stages of the game, I will let you guys know in the next video. Now, why am I being so adamant about who the best strategic pick is for the standard banner? Well, it's because we have some news that just changes everything, ladies and gentlemen. As you've seen from the titles, you've seen from the thumbnail, we are getting a free 5-star weapon with the simple condition that you reach Rover level 45. Now, what these weapons are, we're going to check them out right now for ourselves. We got the Abyss Surges. Apparently, it's an attack percent gauntlet. You got also the Cosmic Ripples, who gives you some attack and some energy there. You also get the Emerald of Genesis, which is a sword. Apparently, it gives you some crit rate. I might recommend this one probably. Lustrous Razor is also a statistic with attack percent. And finally, we got the Statistic Mist, also with a crit rate stats. I think we might have to really consider the Emerald of Genesis and the Static Mist. Typically, crit stat weapons tend to age very well in gacha, especially from the standard banner, as we've learned anything from Genshin, which means the units that can actually utilize those are probably going to be the get to. But before we jump the gun, I will do some research and bring you guys good data and good perspectives in who will be the best choice considering this information, because I do believe this changes everything. And I do mean everything about Wuthering Waves. I feel like the Genshin could never quote is getting more and more weight as things go. You got Helldivers, that boycott worked. You got Wuthering Waves giving us free already. And then you have Genshin. What the fuck y'all waiting for? I'm uninstall, man. Uninstall. May 22nd cannot come any soon. I will be making a lot of videos for you guys in the upcoming future to help you guys with your Wuthering Waves journey. I will keep you guys obviously updated with everything that's happening with Genshin and Star Rail as well. I still can enjoy Star Rail at least to a certain extent. So do make sure to like, comment, and mostly subscribe, because you do not want to miss out in everything that's going to be happening in the Wuthering Waves side of the streets. All right, we'll see you on the next one. See ya.